sat on a chair. So if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor, then by all means you do sit on a chair. The idea is to forget about the discomforts of the body and focus completely on the breath. So we'll do the starting routine. If you all sit up nice and tall, body nice and relaxed, consciousness deep within, eyes closed, relax the face, empty the mind, and relax the brain. Take a nice, deep, slow, long breath in, and as you breathe out, relax the face, the head, the neck, the shoulders, and the arms. Take another deep, slow, long breath in, and as you breathe out, relax the chest, the stomach, the whole of the back. One more deep, slow, long breath in, and with the out breath, relax the lower back, the hips, buttocks, the thighs and the knees, the calves and the shin, the ankles and the feet. One more deep, slow, long breath in, and with the out breath, relax the whole of the body. Keeping the consciousness deep within, observing the sounds and the vibrations of the invocation. Take a nice long breath in for the first Om. The three Gayatri mantras. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Prachodayat. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam. Prachodayat. Om. With our hands in prayer position, remembering our own gods, our own parents, our own guru, or anyone else who's had a profound and positive impact on our lives, we bow down to them to receive their blessings. Sitting up nice and tall, I'll just explain what we've just done. So the 3 breath technique, where we were relaxing 3 different parts of the body, top, middle and lower part, was to just relax the whole body, but to bring the consciousness to the present moment. There would be some parts of the body like your knees, like your shin, which you wouldn't be able to relax, but we just focus on those areas to see what they feel like. Then we did the 3 Om chants. Om is a Bij mantra, and we use the Bij mantras to bring up or raise the spiritual energies within us. So we did that to raise the spiritual awareness or the spiritual energies. Then we did the 3 Gayatri mantras. Gayatri mantra is regarded as the highest of all mantras, and we use that to purify the energies around us so that we can practice our yoga in a safe environment. We'll do the first of our pranayam. It's called Bhastrika pranayam. Nice, deep, slow, long breaths in and out. Keep the focus on the breath. Make a hissing sound in the center of your throat. The hissing sound is called Ujjayi breath. So just focus on the Ujjayi breath. And if the mind starts wandering around, then just observe the thoughts, and if the thoughts are irrelevant, then bring it back to the Ujjayi breath. Okay. We'll have some music playing in the background. That's our timer. Each round will last about 5 minutes, so we'll do a 5-minute round of Bhastrika pranayam. Nice, deep, slow, long breaths in and out. Try the breath with the tip of the tongue touching the palate of your mouth, the roof of your mouth. If at any stage you feel tired, then take a short break and start again. with your next breath out, make that the last, and relax. And the way we relax is just let the head roll forward, relax the back, and just totally relax the whole of the body. Keep the eyes closed and observe the changes in and around the body, especially the state of the mind. Raise your head up. The next pranayama we're going to do is Kapalbhati, a very powerful pranayama, and it shouldn't be practiced if you're menstruating or if you're pregnant. If you have high blood pressure, heart-related issues, or stomach-related issues, you can do Kapalbhati, but very gently. The speed at which you do Kapalbhati is also important. The faster you do it, the higher the chances there are of you raising your blood pressure. So one breath every second should be just right. Okay? To begin with, you just do it for about 2 minutes a day, and then gradually, over a period of a month, you extend that to 2 5-minute sessions every day. Okay, so Kapalbhati is literally you're using your abdomen muscles to force the breath out. You don't have to sit like this. I'm just sitting like this so that you can see what the stomach is doing. So with the in-breath, or just relax the stomach first and then snap the abdomen in to breathe out. If you can't do it with the mouth closed, then you can do the ha sound. Okay? The breathing happens at the stomach level, not at the chest level. So when you're breathing and you feel any sensation in the stomach area, then you need to be focusing the breath down to the stomach again. Okay? Any discomfort, then you must stop, contact me or Nehaben, and we'll arrange a one-to-one session with you to just fine-tune it for your specific needs. Okay, so do as much as you can, and by all means feel free to take a break when it gets a bit too much, when it gets a bit tiring, and stop immediately if there are any adverse effects being experienced. If you still can't get the technique right, then when you go to sleep this evening, lie down on your back, place a hand on your stomach, and as you breathe in, inflate the stomach, and as you breathe out, just squeeze the abdomen in, and just practice like that. The way we're breathing in Kapalbhati is opposite to how we normally breathe. Okay? So the way we normally breathe is we breathe in and the stomach goes in, the chest expands, we breathe out and everything relaxes. This is the opposite way. So you've got to train the mind to breathe the proper way, which is as you breathe in, the abdomen inflates. As you breathe out, the abdomen deflates. If you watch animals breathing, you'll see how they breathe the way of Kapalbhati. Okay? And relax. You might experience a lot of tingling sensations around the face, around the body. You might not need to breathe because of the way we've breathed in Kapalbhati. So just let the breath be. Raise your head up, get your breath back, a few normal breaths in and out, and we'll do Mahabandha or Tribandhani. With Mahabandha we're going to lock down the 3 energy channels, the throat, the stomach and the root. Okay? So you shouldn't be doing this if you're pregnant or if you're menstruating. If you have any stomach related issues, any heart related issues, high blood pressure, etc., you shouldn't be doing this. It can be dangerous for you. So we sit like this, we take a nice long breath in, filling in the lungs to the maximum capacity, and then you force the breath out first. You can just watch what I'm doing with this one, and then I'll talk you through it. Once you've breathed the full, emptied the lungs, then you apply the Jalandhar Bandh, the throat lock, elongate the torso, suck the stomach in to apply the Udyan Bandh, and you'll find that the root is already started contracting. So you contract the perineum upwards and you hold this posture for about 3 to 5 seconds. And then you release from root upwards. So you release the molar band, Uddiyana band, the stomach, all without breathing. Raise the chin up to release the Jalandhar band. As you lower the elbows, take a nice long breath in to fill in the lungs and hold the breath in for about 15 seconds. So your lungs are now inflated and you're just focusing on the areas behind your eyelids, the third eye, center of your eyebrows, or the heart chakra, center of your rib cage behind the breastbone. After the 15 seconds, you just breathe out and relax. Okay, so I'll demonstrate one round to you and then I'll talk you through the third round. And in between the rounds, you just get your breath back, breathe normally, and then just make sure that you're comfortable before you proceed to a third round. Okay, so take a nice, sitting up like this, take a nice, deep, slow, long breath in. Once the lungs are completely filled, force the breath out and hold the breath out. Now tuck the chin into the chest to apply the Jalandhar band. Without breathing, elongate the torso, suck the stomach in to apply the Uddiyana band, and then contract the perineum upwards to apply the root or molar band, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the root, release the stomach, raise the chin up without breathing. Now as you lower the elbows, take a nice, deep, slow, long breath in, filling in the lungs, keeping the consciousness within, and hold. And release and relax. Okay. So that's Mahabandha. Next we do the Ujjayi Pranayama, not Ujjayi breath, Ujjayi Pranayama. It's used to regulate our thyroid glands. So the way we do this, again I'll demonstrate, I'll show you, and then we'll work on it together. You pretend to have 3 hiccups. And then you gently contract your windpipe and breathe a shallow breath in through the contracted windpipe until the lungs are fully inflated. So it's like this. You keep breathing like that until the lungs are fully inflated, and that sound generates some vibration in the throat area to regulate your thyroid gland. Once you've breathed in to the full capacity of your lungs, you apply the Jalandhar band by tucking the chin into the chest, and you hold that for 15 seconds. At this point your lungs are in an inflated state, and after 15 seconds you raise the head up without breathing, close your right nostril down and breathe out from the left. Nice, slow, long breath out. Round 2 is exactly the same, but you breathe out from the right nostril, and round 3 is again the same, but you'll breathe out from the left. Okay, there's no limit to how many you can do of these, so I'll demonstrate the second round. So you'll have noticed that the breathing only happens when the lock has been released. Okay? So let's do this together. Pretend to have 3 hiccups. Now gently contract the windpipe and breathe in a very shallow breath in through the contracted windpipe. Once the lungs are fully inflated, hold the breath in and apply the Jalandhar Bandh by tucking the chin into the chest. And there's no great pressure in the throat. All you're doing is just locking that area. Keep the consciousness within. After 15 seconds, without breathing, release the lock by raising the chin up. Close down your right nostril and breathe out from the left, a nice, slow, long breath out. And keep observing the state of the mind, because this is to do with the mind, the inner organs, and our cellular state as well. Okay. Next we'll do Anolam Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. Again, a very powerful pranayam. So we start with the out breath, and the out breath is always from the left nostril, or the first breath is always the out breath, and it's out of the left nostril. So you close your right nostril, you apply this mudra, and then breathe out, nice, slow, long breath out. Once the lungs are completely empty, you want to fill those lungs up. So you breathe in a slow, long breath in to fully inflate the lungs. Once the lungs are full, close both the nostrils, open up the right nostril and do the same there. Breathe out to empty the lungs. Breathe in to fill the lungs in your own time. If you've been taught to hold the breath, you can apply that technique as well. If you've been taught to do the pranayama like this, you can apply that as well. The reason why we do it this way is you've got this area of the body clear, so that you're breathing new breath in. This, you're not clearing all the out breath, so you're breathing, there's a chance that you're breathing the same breath that you've breathed out. The idea is to get rid of all the toxins out of the lungs and breathe in new oxygen. Okay, so this is the reason why we do this. So you carry on doing that. If the arm becomes tired, then you just swap the hand. Okay, nice, deep, slow, long breaths in and out. And if you want a spiritual experience, then you keep the breath as quiet as possible, as long as possible. Okay, and just play around with the silent breath and a noisy breath. It doesn't matter. I switch between the two in one sitting many times. Okay. Just observe the breath, observe the thoughts. Don't engage with the thoughts, become the observer. Continue, just continue. The reason why I encourage you to observe the thoughts is because you'll get some answers to any issues that you may have. But it only happens when you're observing the breath, observing the thought, rather than engaging with the thoughts. Right? Once you engage with the thoughts, then reasoning comes, and what if, things like that come into the mind. But if you're just observing, then answers come. Anolam Vilom balances the heat and cold energies in your body. The types of food we eat, our body functions, all alter the heat and cold energies within us. And if you're just sitting around, just experiment. Just breathe out and in from one nostril, breathe out and in from the other, and you'll find that one of the nostrils is slightly blocked. That's your body's automated way of balancing the heat and cold energies. If you do the same experiment, maybe half an hour later, you'll find that that block has shifted to the other nostril. Okay, so that keeps happening depending on the intensity of heat and cold in your body. It might be once an hour for someone, it might be every 15-20 minutes for somebody else. So play around and experiment, and you'll find that that blockage shifts from one nostril to another. And Anolam Vilom gets you in control of that heat and cold energy balancing. With your next breath out of the left nostril, make that the last, and relax. Again, like Kapalbhati, do it for about a couple of minutes a day, and over a period of a month, increase that to 10 minutes a day. Next, we'll do the Brahmari Pranayam. Very good for our psychological state, our nervous system, the way by which the mind or the brain sends signals to the various parts of the body. So nervous system as well as our psychological health. And the way we do that is we close our eyes, we place our middle fingers over our closed eyes, ring and little fingers go beneath or below the middle fingers, and you wrap those 3 fingers around the face. You place the index fingers on your forehead, just above your eyebrows. You plug your ears in with the tips of your thumbs. You look up, you sit up nice and tall. Make sure that the hands are wrapped around the face. You take a nice long breath in, and with the out breath you'll make a humming sound, but focus the humming sound on the heart chakra, center of your rib cage, just behind the breastbone, and observe the sounds and the vibrations throughout the body. Okay, do 5 rounds of this in your own time. Again, there's no limit to how many you can do of these, the Brahmari Pranayam. I find that after the 3rd round I get a better sensation all around the body. And then finally we will do the Udgit Pranayam. Udgit Pranayam is Om meditation or Om chanting. With Om chanting, the in-breath is as important as the out-breath, the Om chant. So as you're breathing in, imagine the breath traveling from the nostrils, through the throat, all along the torso, down to your sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra is the seat of your soul. And when you chant the Om, imagine the breath and the soul traveling upwards through the torso, through the throat and out of the mouth and the nostrils. Okay? You don't have to synchronize your own chanting with anyone. Just go within and become the Om. Okay? We'll play the Om sound in the background. within. Now imagine yourselves sat on a giant lotus flower. Observe the stillness in the breath and the silent mind. Observe the positive energies that you've built up all around you, and absorb those into the body. Close down the lotus flower all around you. This will help contain the positive energies that you've just built up and help protect you from the negative energies of the outside world. Raise your hands above your head, rub them gently. Imagine the divine energies sprinkling through the palms of your hands all over your body, healing you, rejuvenating you, and protecting you. And we say the Gayatri mantra, Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha, Om Tatsaviturvarenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Lower the hands in front of you and rub them. We're activating the healing chakras that are in the palms of our hands, and place those activated healing chakras over your closed eyes. If you haven't seen this done before, just lower your hands and wash this one out for today. Feel the warmth of the palms against the eyelids. As you breathe in a gentle, long breath in, imagine the healing energies traveling from the palms, through the eyes, onto the areas of the body that require the healing. Totally saturating those areas with the healing energies. As you breathe out, expel all the ailments out of the body. Place the right healing chakra on the third eye, left healing chakra just below the right, and we'll rub both the healing chakras over all the other chakras to close those down with the Shanti mantra. Right healing chakra always leading. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. With folded hands, we once again remember our own gods, our own parents, our own guru, or anyone else who's had a profound and positive impact on our lives. We bow down to them to receive their blessings. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri